watching the boob tube when you should be doing your household chores, are you? All right, you can stay for a minute or two, but then I want you to clean your room and no backtalk. As long as you're here, I'll tell you about another adventure of that mathematical wizard, Dirk Niblick of the Math Brigade. As today's semi-uplifting story titled Door-to-Door Bore begins, Dirk is practicing the piano.
There's plenty of mathematics involved in music. There are quarter notes and half notes and whole notes. And if you're really good, they'll pay you in C notes.
As Dirk continued to tickle the ivories, across town, this scene was being played out. And overacted, if I may say.
All right, gentlemen, the meeting of Toss Your Cookies will come to order.
I'd like to order a soft drink.
That's not what I meant, Dwayne.
Okay, then I'll have a softer drink.
Keep quiet, Dwayne. Mr. Cookie wants the floor.
But why, Jasper? It's got feet all over it.
Now, as you know, we're about to begin a new sales gimmick for our cookies. We're going to sell them door to door. That way, we cut out the store owner and make more money.
I like making more money, but who's going to deliver and sell the cookies?
Gentlemen, meet our new sales staff. Meet Fluff and Fold Noodleman.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure. It's always a pleasure to meet the giants of commerce and...
Here are your cookies. Now beat it and sell them.
But how much money do we make, Mr. Cookie?
I will pay you 1/10 of all the money you can collect.
Oh, boy, 1/10 of all the money we collect. I am delighted. I am joyous. I am confused. How much is 1/10?
Goodbye and good luck.
Before we start, Fold, maybe we better check out our business arrangement with...
Lieutenant Dirk Niblick of the Math Brigade.
What the my heck is going on here?
Lieutenant, are you all right?
We heard these terrible sounds coming from your house and we thought you were being murdered or something like that.
Why, you little Dickenses, that was simply me playing the piano.
Simply is the operative word.
But you kids didn't rip my door off the hinges just to listen to me play. What's on your mind?
We have a job selling cookies door to door, Lieutenant.
What a unique marketing concept. Fresh cookies brought right to my door.
We don't bring them to the door.
You don't?
No, we toss your cookies from the curb.
Another unique service. So how may I be of help?
Well, we don't know how much money we're making. Mr. Cookie, the president of the company, said he would pay us 1/10 of the money we collect.
1/10. That's another way of saying 10%. You could do quite well with such an arrangement.
How so? Queried the chubby little capitalist, fearing the worst.
Well, listen up. 10% is written like this. Percent means hundredths. You can also write 10% like this.
And 10 hundredths is the same as 1/10.
Right. For every sale of $1, you get to keep 10% of it, or...
10 cents.
Oh, that's terrific. And if we sell $10 worth...
we make 10%, or $1. And should our business acumen become highly tuned, and if we sell $1,000 worth of cookies...
we make $100. 10% of 1,000. Come on, Fold. Let's get to work.
Right, Fluff. Let's hit the bricks.
Good luck, kids. Remember what Elmer Wheeler said. Sell the sizzle, not the steak.
What has that got to do with anything, Lieutenant?
I don't know, but it seemed inappropriate.
How about that, Fluff? We're sold out of cookies already. We better go back for more supplies.
Okay, Fold, and we can give Mr. Cookie our money.
Yeah, and then figure out how much bread he owes us for the cookies.
Oh, you're so cute when you talk streetwise, Fold.
Yeah, well...
Okay, you cookie peddling playmates, you sold $250 worth of cookies.
And you said you'd give us...
1/10.
And that's 10%, so you owe us...
$25. And here you are. You've done such a good job, Fluff and Fold Noodleman, I'm going to reward you.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Instead of paying you 1/10, I'm going to pay you 1/20th of all the money you take in. I'm doubling your salary.
Oh, boy! We'll be rich in no time.
1/20th. Now I'll be able to afford to take growing taller lessons.
And I'll be able to buy that marble quarry I've had my eye on and become a pillar in the community.
Get more cookies and sell, sell, sell.
First, we were making 1/10 or 10%.
Now we're making 1/20th.
That's double. We're making 20%.
Well, my little math fans, are Fluff and Fold really getting a raise in pay from that wily cookie maker? Or will they be getting less dough than the cookies? What's wrong with this picture? Puzzle it out. Use your noodle and we'll be back like two jerks in a lamb's tail. Or something like that. See you in a minute or so.
Mathman, your mission is to eat only percents that are more than 1/2. When you encounter a number, you'll have until the count of 3 to make your decision. And beware the evil Mr. Glitch. He will eat you if you are wrong.
Mathman, 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 Mathman.
What is it?
Greater than 1/2.
Yeehaw!
Mathman, Mathman, Mathman. Greater than 1/2. Mathman, 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 Mathman. Oh, yes.
Lucky Ross.
Hee.
Mathman, 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 Mathman. Yep. Oh. Nope, nope.
Stand still. Now I'm going home, perchance to Glitch.
Well, loyal viewers, where were we? Oh, yes. We were following Fluff and Fold as they tried to become wealthy cookie mavens.
Another batch of cookies sold out. Come on, Fluff. Let's check in.
Okay, kids, this time you sold $300 worth of cookies.
And we get to keep 1/20th.
Right. Here's your pay, $15.
Thank you, Mr. Cookie. Come on, Fluff. Let's get back to work.
Okay.
Darn, just when I was getting to the good part. Come in. Well, if it isn't my favorite Noodlemans. How goes the battle, kids?
Pretty terrific, Lieutenant. We got a raise.
A raise in pay. Isn't that wonderful? How much are you making now, if I may pry into your financial conditions?
Well, we got a raise, and now we're making double what we were before.
Double, you say?
Yep. Now we make 1/20th or 20%.
What's that? You say you're making 1/20th? Have you been paid yet?
Uh-huh, twice.
And how many dollars worth of cookies did you sell?
First time out, we sold $250 worth.
And the second time we sold $300 worth. First time we made $25, and the second we collected $15.
Does that make sense to you?
What do you mean?
Well, look here. You made more money when you sold fewer cookies.
Gee, Lieutenant Niblick is right. When we sold $250 worth, we made $25.
Yeah. Then we got a raise and sold more cookies, but made less money. How can that be? Said the little bloke, realizing he had been had by a power-wielding money grubber.
Have we been cheated?
Well, yes and no.
That's what I like, a mathematician with both feet planted firmly in his mouth.
When Mr. Cookie said he was raising your pay to 1/20th, he was actually cutting your pay, not doubling it.
Yipes!
Here you split your sales into 10 equal pieces. But here you split your sales into 20 equal pieces. To make more pieces, each piece has to be smaller.
So is 1/20th smaller than 1/10?
That's right, kids. 1/10 is 10%, but 1/20th is only 5%.
We've been gypped.
Yes, if you had kept your old salary of 1/10 of your sales, your second check would have been...
We would have pocketed $30 worth of the long green. Come on, Fluff. Let's go see a man about a cookie.
Oh, Mr. Cookie! Could you come to the window for just a moment?
Yes? What is it?
It's this.
And so we got our money he owed us, and then we quit the job.
I'm glad you stood up for your rights and gave him back all his cookies.
All but one bag, Lieutenant Niblick, and I bought that for you. It's your favorite, double gooey chocolate mess.
Oh, I love those cookies. Where are they? I'll have my way with them.
Fold left them on the piano keys.
The piano keys? But they'll melt and make the piano impossible to play.
That's right.
I can't take a hint.
And as the Noodleman sinks slowly in the west, we say goodbye to that dog of a pianist, Dirk Niblick, or as he is sometimes known, Joe Fingers Kerr. So long till next time, or the time before that.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was 6:43 a.m. and the City of the Angels was snuggling under a blanket of smog, about to open its teary eyes to another brand new week. But I didn't care because it was 9:43 a.m. where I was. New York City. My partner is George Frankley, and we were on loan to the New York City Police Department, NYPD. We were excited about being in the Big Apple and raring to find out what our new case was all about. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. A mathematician in the fast lane. Hi, George.
Hi, Pard.
Love your hat.
Thank you. It's a fun fur.
You do know how to have fun, George.
Hey, the captain is Joe Greco, Kate. He wants to see us.
You know what? I bet you guys are the mathematicians from La La Land. Am I right about this or what?
L.A.? Right. I'm Kate Monday. This is my partner, George.
Frankly,
MathNet.
Sergeant Abruzzi, NYPD.
I'm Captain Greco, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. My badge is in my jacket. Follow me.
We did follow him down the hallowed halls of policedom. We arrived at our new digs, and I was anxious to get started, even if I didn't have a new hat.
First, I want to thank you for coming to New York. I've heard some good reports about you and your outfit, and I think you can help us out.
Thank you, Captain Greco. Where do we start?
We're chomping at the bit, Captain.
You're what?
Ready to go.
Oh.
All we were told is that there's some kind of scam working in New York.
Yes. 4 people, 4 rather prominent people, have each paid some kind of swami a lot of money for information which proved not to be true.
They got ripped off?
They got ripped off. Here are the squeals on the 61s. Reports on the complaints. Read them over, let me know what you need, and good luck.
Well, it's homey.
Uh-huh. Let's dig in. Go ahead, George. It's our first New York call.
MathNet, Frankly. Beg your pardon? You lost your dog. Ma'am, I think they gave you the wrong department. Okay. I'll take down the information and see that the right people get it. Describe your dog, please. 4 legs? Uh-huh. What's that? A tail at one end. Don't tell me. I'll bet he has a head at the other end. No, I didn't see him. It's just a guess. Does he have a name? He did when he left. Oh, what was it? Fido? Okay. What color was Fido when you last saw him? Blue? Oh, he was not blue. Oh, he was kind of a blue-gray. Okay, ma'am. I'll get our boys working on it. And they think people in L.A. are weird.
George, this is kind of interesting.
Solved it yet, Pard?
Give me another couple of minutes.
You said you had something that was interesting.
One thing the 4 people had in common. They all received letters in the mail offering to tell them the name of a particular horse who was going to win a big race at Belmont Park.
Then they all went out and they bet on that horse?
They bet on the horse after they each paid this person, this Swami, $5,000.
Boy, talk about being gullible.
What do you mean?
I mean, in L.A. I get a lot of junk mail, but if I got a letter saying, give me $5,000 and I'll tell you the name of a horse who's going to win a race, you know.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't either, but these people did.
Well, if they're that silly, they deserve to lose their money.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for 2 cops from L.A. Didn't mean to trouble you.
No trouble.
Excuse me.
Hold on. We're 2 cops from L.A.
Get out of here. Come on, you guys can't be from L.A.
Why not?
No. Shades.
Not everyone in L.A. wears dark glasses.
Since when?
We're 2 cops. Actually, we're 2 mathematicians from L.A., so what?
Really? Beautiful. I'm Benny. Benny Pill. I, hack.
You what?
He drives a cab.
You sure you're from L.A.? I got a call from Captain Greco. He says you might need a ride.
We can use your cab?
No, you can ride in it. I'll drive it. Where do you want to go?
Your cab is here?
No, it's out front. They get a little testy when you drive in the office.
Well, Benny, I don't think we need to go anyplace right now.
Then again, let's roll. As long as we had an official New York taxicab at our disposal and 4 victims to interview, why not put them together in a neat little package? Benny knew the city like the back of his hand.
What was that address again?
13 Central Park South.
I was looking that up, Kate. It's on the south end of Central Park. Right, Benny?
You sure you didn't live here?
The first person we wanted to speak with was a man named F. Lee Bully. He lived in Midtown Manhattan at a pretty spiffy address. We asked Benny to wait. He said he would, with the meter running. Nothing in New York comes cheap.
What is it?
F. Lee Bully?
Who wants to know?
I'm Kate Monday. This is my partner, George.
Frankly.
MathNet.
So?
We're on special assignment with NYPD.
We understand you got ripped off to the tune of 5 big ones, Mr. Bully.
Shh, go on. Come on, Lisa. Come on.
Down there. That's good. Yeah. And go in there. So. Sit.
The neighbors could hear you.
They think I'm smart.
Did you lose $5,000, Mr. Bully?
That's the embarrassing part. I didn't lose it. I gave it away to a Swami.
May we ask you a couple of questions?
I've already told the cops all I know.
Really?
Well, almost all I know.
We understand you received a letter from a Swami offering you the name of a horse that would win a race. Is that right?
Yes.
And you paid $5,000 for that information?
Yes. Yes, I did.
How was the payment arranged?
I sent a check to the Swami, and he sent me the name of the horse. Why not?
Well, sir, if I may make so bold, giving someone $5,000.
No. Why not was the name of the horse.
And you bet money on that horse?
Why not?
Why not?
Because, as I was saying...
And the horse didn't win the race?
Win it? He barely survived it. Ran dead last.
Why did you risk money on what appears to be a tip on a horse from
a piece of junk mail.
I know. But it wasn't just this prediction.
Oh?
There were others.
You bet on other horse races?
No, other predictions. And they were always right.
What kind of predictions?
Once he predicted the winner of a basketball game, once it was football.
Lots of people predict the outcome of sports events. One team has to win, one team has to lose.
I know that. Look, I just got greedy, okay? But there is one thing I want.
Yes, sir?
As a lawyer, a trusted member of the American Bar Association, a man who is sworn to uphold the canons of ethics.
You want to see justice done?
No. I want my 5Gs back.
We rode to the fashionable Upper West Side of Manhattan and spoke with the second victim, a man named Ed Mice. He, too, said he'd been swindled by a letter from the Swami and had also received other predictions in the mail, which led him to believe the name of the horse he was given, Farewell Lad, would be a winner. Farewell Lad did not win the race. In fact, Mr. Mice said, the horse was so slow, the jockey kept a diary of the trip.
Benny, I hope you've been keeping track of what we owe you.
I have. It's 200 and change.
$200?
Good thing you didn't have trunks. We get extra for trunks.
This third victim was a woman who told the same story. Cassandra Day had received a series of accurate predictions and then bought the name of a horse, Saddle Sore, from the Swami, bet on him, and lost. The fourth victim was not at home, so we decided to return to NYPD headquarters.
I still say New Yorkers are really gullible.
Uh-huh. But gullible or not, these people have been cheated.
That's true.
I've been looking for patterns, George, and I just haven't found any. These people lived in 4 different parts of Manhattan.
Right. Nothing there. And he swindled both men and women.
Uh-huh. They all did seem to be rather wealthy.
Yes, but that isn't exactly a pattern.
No.
Wait a minute. Here's something. All of these people used to have the same profession in common.
You're right. They were all lawyers.
And they all retired from the practice of law. What about that fourth guy? The one we didn't talk with?
According to the initial report, it was a man named Marvin Belly. He's a teacher.
So much for that pattern.
MathNet Monday. Who? Oh, yes, sir. Thank you for calling back. It's Marvin Belly.
Great.
Sir, we are investigating what appears to be a case we're calling Swami Scam. According to reports, you paid $5,000 for a tip on a horse?
Ask him if he won.
I see. Sir, we'd like to arrange a meeting with you if possible. Could we come over now? You have a class to teach. Okay, how about tomorrow morning? Fine. We'll see you at 10. Oh, by the way, what do you teach? I see. Thank you, sir.
We meet tomorrow?
Uh-huh. And something else. Maybe we do have a pattern, George. Do you know what Mr. Belly teaches? He teaches a law class. He's a retired lawyer.
"100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the U.S. Department of Education, the Carnegie Corporation of New York, and by people who contribute to this station and other public television stations.